Good. Yeah.
Chris.
Hey, Jarrett.
Hey, how you doing?
What went wrong in defense tonight?
I feel like they came out ready to attack. We felt like we were a step behind in every single thing that they did, whether it was them driving to the rim, me standing in the paint, or just rebounding the ball. We were just a little slow.
In what way, if at all, did Carter going into the starting lineup affect things for you guys?
Right. I don't think it affected things too much as it seems. I think it was a bunch of other things that accumulated to it. Such as just like the question, like just how much they were attacking and how we were like a step behind.
Joe.
Jarrett, last year against the Knicks, the offensive rebounding was a big issue. Tonight, you're the only one who grabbed an offensive rebound among the starters. Is that an issue, a concern, or just a one-game thing?
All right. I think we're gonna make it an issue and a concern. You know, I'd rather do that and then try to fix it next game. You know, than try to play it off like it was just one game. You know, just find reasons for us to have more energy and more tenacity in the next game.
Do you guys need them to come out with more energy last night or tonight?
Right, absolutely. I feel like it was reversed roles. You know, and when we were at home, we came out with a lot of energy, a lot of physicality, and they did the same exact thing to us, and we just didn't respond the right way.
They're so chippy when you lose a game like this.
Right.
Are you pissed off? Are you upset?
Right. I think we're a little upset and a little disappointed in just how we played. We know this isn't us. We know that we're better on defense. We have a lot more energy and a lot more passion that we can show, and we just did not show that tonight.
Joe V.
You said a couple times that they were attacking.
Right.
Did they make, other than the lineup change, did they make any other between game adjustments?
Right.
Doing something that you hadn't seen before?
I saw a couple times. I think Isaac was on Darius. You know, it was just they went big. They switched up. You could tell that Jamal Mosley did an excellent job planning for this game. There's times when I was just in the corner. I mean, I was still in the corner last game, but just overall, you could see tiny differences that accumulated to a lot.
Jarrett, you mentioned before the series that it was going to be first to 85.
Right.
But you guys offensively, you have not scored 100 in this series in any game.
Right.
What needs to happen to remedy the offensive woes?
Right. I mean, we have to hand it to them. They're still a great defensive team. It's going to be hard to crack 100 with them. But I think a lot of ball movement, a lot of transition offense for us. I feel like tonight we got a little stagnant in how we were attacking. We tried to pick up the matchup a little too much, in my opinion. But once we get back to how we played back at home, you know, going downhill, taking the ball out, even if they make the next shot, you know, getting it out quick and going downhill, I think we'll be fine.
What's the key to playing on the road the way that you did at home when you don't have the crowd behind you, when you don't have that extra push?
Right. I'd say it's in the first quarter. You know, we didn't have the best first quarter showing this game. But just setting the tone, you know, when you hit a team early, especially on their home court, you know, it leaves them questioning. I stole that from Tristan. So I believe it, you know, it just gets you rattled, it gets you thinking. And if we can just continue that throughout the four quarters, it'll be okay.
What is the message from some of the vets after a loss like this?
Take what you can from this game. You know, what happened happened. You need to look at the film, and we need to react. But they still have to win 3 more games while we have to win 2. So we still have room to improve and just keep going.
Anything else, fellas? All right.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, Donovan, did that first quarter fall impact your knee in any way?
I'll be all right, Chris.
And then for you guys, the offensive struggles have continued throughout the series. Even though you were up 2-0, you still hadn't cracked the 100-point mark or anything along those lines. What do you have to do moving forward to remedy that?
I mean, we shot 8 of 43 from 3. I mean, 8 of 34, from 3. We're getting good looks, we're not making them. And then it's also on me to, you know, get into the paint, create. And yeah, I had 7 assists, but, you know, there's more potential ones. We just continue to create, continue to try to make the game easier, but we're missing open shots. Like, you know, and it's all of us. You know, it's not like it's just one individual, 2 individuals. So it's been the name of the series, to be honest, on both sides. You know, tonight they made 13 of them. You know, and they shot a decent percentage, and you know, we knew they're going to come out with a punch, but just got to find a way to score, and it starts with me.
Joe B.
I know you wouldn't dominate this, but from our view, we saw Paolo behind you. The next thing you know, you're punching. What happened?
Yeah, it was on his foot, you know, and just tried to plan, and it is what it is.
So they played great tonight. Beat you by a ton. But you're still up in the series, and there seemed to be a lot of talk going on from the Magic side.
Really?
At one point, you know, Van Carroll was giving you guys the small
Really?
thing.
I didn't know that.
They're yelling at it. I was going to ask if you guys notice that kind of thing, and if it's something that you need to respond to, or how you respond to it.
Well, to be honest with you, ain't nobody saying nothing to me. Good to know. It's part of it. We talk shit, they talk shit. It's what makes this fun, but I didn't know that. They had a good night. It was Saturday.
And then Suggs guarding you. How did that change, I guess, whatever rhythm you guys have had offensively?
I think they just put two on the ball. I mean, you know, he's a good defender, but, you know, they put two on the ball, and I continuously tried to make the right plays. And then when you missed open shots, missed some tough ones, and you made some good plays. But, you know, that was their adjustment. You know, from the first two nights, they weren't really putting two on the ball, and tonight they did to get the ball out my hands and, you know, figure it out and get ready for Saturday.
Joe.
Last year against the Knicks, the offensive rebounding was a pretty big issue. Just 5 tonight, one-sided. Is that an issue? Is that something you guys are?
Say that last part again? Sorry.
Just 5 tonight total. Pretty one-sided. Is that an issue moving forward?
It's on. The biggest thing, man. Like we set the tone. You know, we did it for 2 games and we didn't tonight, and you see the difference in the wins and loss column. It's pretty simple. You know, when we look at it, I think we gave up 9 in the first quarter. Like, sets the tone. We weren't doing that back at home, and understanding they're gonna come out, you know, strong, playing in front of the home crowd, and that just set the tone for the game. So you can go back and watch the film, watch different things, but if we don't allow that to happen, getting them open looks, they start to see the ball going, because they missed a bunch even off the offensive rebounds. But when you keep giving them look after look after look, they're gonna hit. You know, when they see them go in, especially at the crib, you know, they're gonna feed off that energy. So, and it's not even just on the bigs; it's on the guards. The bigs are out there fighting. We got to get in there, and you know, these long rebounds. If they want to shoot threes, I think they shot 10 in the first quarter. You know, trying to come out and set that tone too. We got to get in there and mix it up. Myself, Max, DG, all the guards, Karras, Isaac, Sam, whoever it may be. Like, we got to get in there and, you know, mix it up.
This team's at its best when you guys get out to a good start. What do you need to do Saturday to kind of reverse this trend?
Come out with aggression. Can't say we did that tonight, and the good thing about this is it's a series. You know, we come back and get ready on Saturday, but come out with aggression, set the tone. That's pretty much it. You know, it's really black and white. Like, to be honest, you know, it's really, you know, and credit to them. They protected their home court. They did their job, but, you know, we got to do ours. You know, we got to be ready for Saturday.
Chris, you have last.
Yeah, Donovan, you've talked about playoffs being an emotional roller coaster. How do you keep something like this from lingering Saturday, considering the lopsided nature?
For me personally, I think the message has been in the locker room, it doesn't matter if they win by 60 or 1 point. So it's 1 win. You don't get 2 wins for winning by more than 20. So trying to keep it in that perspective, while also understanding that, like I said, it's black and white. You know, it's us controlling things that we can control. You know, getting those rebounds. You know, who knows what happens? We get those rebounds, we push the pace, and get up the floor. It changes, you know, the dynamic of the game. So I think that's just where it starts. You know, watch the film. But at the end of the day, we could have lost on a game winner. We could have lost by 40. It doesn't matter. It's 1 win. We got to go out there and take one. Otherwise, it's going to be for a long dogfight, and it's not going to be easy Saturday. So we got to be ready.
Anything else in the room? All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.